Hey guys, welcome back to the Collector Car Network. My name is Luke. We are here at SEMA 2025. Check out what's in Toyota's booth this year. This is one of many cool things that they have brought to show us, but to me, this is the coolest thing. As you can see, it's an FJ60. It's called the Turbo Trail Cruiser, and what Toyota's trying to do is kind of bridge that gap between that old school aesthetic, that rugged off-road design, but mix it with modern day reliability, and we're going to talk about that in today's video.
Tired of digging through forums and YouTube for answers? Orion, your personal AI mechanic, is 100% free and gives you step-by-step repair instructions and the exact parts you need, all in one place at distributor prices. Check it out now at howto.com.
Okay guys, so let's talk about what's underneath the hood, why this thing is kind of crazy. It's an iForce 3.4 liter twin turbo V6 from today's Tundra. The output is roughly 389 horsepower and 479 foot-pounds of torque. I think that's nearly double than the original FJ's power. Now on our channel, we have tested this engine in the Tundra and found that we quite liked it a lot. Now, benefits of this engine: it's a quieter operation, you get lower emissions, better efficiency, instant spool, believe it or not, and a torque curve that just feels linear, it feels solid. This project was built to appear factory original, as you can see. The Motorsports Garage team designed new motor mounts and machined an adapter so that this engine mates directly to the FJ's factory 5-speed transmission. There was no firewall cutting, no relocated mount points. The structural integrity stays pretty much intact. It has a redesigned oil pan that also clears the chassis. Everything works as it should. Now, per Toyota concept fashion, it has a bespoke exhaust that adds some tone without looking out of place. You can see it kind of looks original. All right guys, so looking at the exterior, just appreciate this thing. It's not clapped out, it's perfect. It wears that period correct color, that silver. Absolutely gorgeous. You'll know it is a little bit taller than it was back in the day. It has been lifted about 1.5 inches all around. As you look at the wheels, we've got all-terrain 35s. This thing is absolutely ready to be freaking wheeled awesome. Let's take a step back, admire the silhouette, the beauty of the 60 series. In my opinion, one of the best designed Land Cruisers. It's close with the 80 series, but there's something, look at this, classic, it's boxy. I feel like it's what a lot of people in today's day and age want in a modern day SUV. Of course, with that nice powertrain as well. Now inside, the cabin isn't too far gone from what it used to be. It does have a JBL stereo system that's been integrated cleanly. It still reads as a classic. You do have a nice big screen in there, but that's really all you're getting. The rest of the interior feels like a well-kept survivor. Now, I think Toyota's point is that you should step in and feel at home, then notice how the new powertrain transforms the drive into something that we're kind of all familiar with in the new day and age. Now again, this is a one-off concept, so it's not coming to any dealers, at least not anytime soon, and I'm sad to say that, but nonetheless, so cool to see this thing in person. Again, modern reliability, modern power. On the inside, it looks virtually as it did, just a couple little things here and there, but it's not so clapped out, you know, it's not like a total resto mod. It's just enough, perfectly balanced. But that's my opinion. I would love to hear what you guys think about it down below in the comments. That's pretty much going to be it for the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more SEMA content coming at you.
We've brought our 1950 split back window Beetle here to SEMA. I say revived it, we cut the hell out of it and dumped it on its ass, so I mean that's how we roll.
In terms of bodywork and stuff, the amount of bodywork that they've had to put into it, and as well as just down to paint, those part sections were just not existing full stop.
Yeah.
Like the roof, for example, was like completely white at one point.
It was bent, yeah.
Yeah, it was absolutely
yeah, you can see on the side where it hit trees on the way down.
Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Remember, if you're in the market for a collector car, going over to our website, classiccars.com, and that's our online marketplace with over 38,000 listings live across the site. Also, be sure to check out our sister website at autohunter.com. That's going to be our 7-day online auction. That's it for me, and I'll see y'all in the next video.